Yo, what's up, guys? Today is Friday. You guys should be feeling pretty fresh coming off of rest day. And today we are doing event 4 of the Waterpalooza qualifier. So there's a couple things I wanted to go over as far as scheduling. We're choosing to do event 4 today. Event 5 is going to be Saturday. That leaves you guys with event 1 on Monday. So we chose to do it this way because we feel like event 1 is a high volume of squatting and it's going to leave you guys pretty sore. So we'd like to push that as far back as possible. Now, as far as redos, the deadline has been extended to Thursday. So we're going to suggest you guys take Tuesday as a rest day. Not a full rest day, probably do some cardio after event 1. And then you're going to have Wednesday and Thursday to redo anything you guys need to do. Programming wise on SugarWOD, we're not going to be putting in redos. Obviously, that's individualized to you guys. It depends on what you specifically need to redo. So there will be regular programming all next week except Monday. Now, if you do need to redo, you don't have to do the SugarWOD workout and your redo. You know, be smart, skip the workout that's programmed and just do your redo instead. Okay? As far as event 4, we chose to do this one today instead of event 5 because they're both there's rowing today, so you can make a case that this is very back dominant, but really I think it's more legs and shoulders. The wall balls and the dumbbell step overs are going to tax your legs. The wall balls and the double unders will tax your shoulders quite a bit, and it's more quads I think in legs than posterior chain. Event 5 is a ton of hip hinging. It's a toes to bar, a devil press. It's quick, but it is a very high volume of hip hinging in a very short amount of time. And we felt like there's more of a chance of that leaving your back sore than this one would, right? So it just makes more sense to do this one before the one that we think is going to make your back very sore. So that's the reason we chose that order. Nothing much more than that. I still think it's the best order. But as far as today's workout, event 4, it's an 18-minute AMRAP. Starts with 10 calorie rows, 10 wall balls, 10 step overs, and double unders. And you're going to increase the reps of the row, wall balls, and dumbbell step overs by 10 every movement. So 10, 20, 30, 40. I think most of you guys should be shooting to get out of the third round and deep into the fourth. I think that's a good goal for people. A very, very high level goal would be finishing that fourth round, I think, moving into the fifth. But looking to get out of round 3 is probably what you guys want to shoot for. I think that's challenging, but I think it's doable for a lot of you guys, and that should be your goal. As far as a strategy for this one, I really don't think there's a ton of stuff to talk about strategy-wise on this, to be honest. I really think this is more a test of pacing. This is more a test of consistency. How well can you move and how well can you continue to move? Rows, wall balls, step overs, there's not going to be, you're obviously not going to break your row. The wall balls, the round of 10 and 20, you're probably going to do in one set. Maybe you break the 20s, that's okay. 20, 30, 40, you're going to break once or twice. There's not a huge strategy there. We're not getting super complicated in rep counts and stuff. Just move at a pace that you're comfortable moving and keep your rest periods short. The dumbbell step overs, we can equate this to like a burpee or the double presses event 5. We're not really planning to break these. You don't go in saying I'm going to do 20 dumbbell step overs. You kind of just move and you keep moving as well as you can. We expect your pace to slow down. We don't expect you to break, right? You never really need to put these dumbbells down. And actually it's one dumbbell, so you really don't need to put it down. You just keep moving the entire workout. Your pace becomes your pace. It's more about just staying consistent. And then double unders, it's 90. If you choose to break these, that's fine. If you go 30, 30, 30 or 45, 45, whatever you're comfortable with. Again, it's more about just finding that pace that you can continue to move at and not getting too ahead of yourself, not pushing too fast, too hard, too soon. One pace, grind it out, and just keep moving for 18 minutes. It's really a test of that, guys. We've been doing a bunch of long aerobic work and a bunch of longer aerobic endurance pieces. You guys should know what it feels like to grind out workouts, and this is one of those you're just going to have to grind out, okay? Good luck, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.